race. He led most of the way, but gave way near the finish.
King Swan is joined now by O'Geegan on the outside as they move down the stretch. O'Geegan on the outside now gets to the front. In second, it's King Swan. Sidibu Said is third. And El Bosco in the center of the track is moving up. Coming down the stretch and approaching the 16th pole. O'Geegan on the inside. King Swan fights back. King Swan now regains the lead as they race to the finish.
It was a fine performance for a colt who had been out of action.
Bank of Maryland, their Maryland Sprint Handicap. $100,000, 6 furlongs. It's for 3-year-olds and up going the sprint. And Dave Johnson's going to take a look at the field for the First National Bank Maryland Handicap.
We start with number 1, Color Me Smart, who is shipped down from Canada and is at 6-1 with Don Seymour. Jerry Bailey had them out on safe at second at 25. Count the dots with Alan Stacy, 30-1. April Sun was the 4. Smarten up 7-1 with Donnie Miller. Bear Down, a long shot at 60 with Danny Wright, and King Swan was the 1-5 favorite. Hope Me Die was 60, War Campaign 24, and Cool Joe completed the field with Jean-Luc Samin. All in line, 3/4 of a mile. The handicap for 3-year-olds and up. It was the $100,000 purse. The Maryland Sprint Handicap. A little bit of trouble in the gate. Now we're all set. Here's Robin's call of the sprint.
They're off. Way to a good start. Quickly on the rail, Color Me Smart takes the lead. Moving up on the outside, second, Bear Down. Safe on second along the rail is third. Between horses, Smarten Up is fourth. Cool Joe on the outside is fifth. King Swan between horses sixth. War Campaign is seventh on the far outside. Hope Me Die is next. Count the dots in April Sun. They sprint by the opening quarter in 22 and 4, continuing down the backstretch. Up on the outside, safe on second, pokes ahead in front. Color Me Smart along the rail is second, Bear Down is third. Cool Joe on the outside is fourth, gap of 2 to Smarten Up. The favorite better get on track. Now he's got a long way to come, King Swan. Along the rail, Count the Dots, ranging up on the outside, War Campaign, followed by April Sun and Hope Me Die. The half in 46 and 2, they're turning into the stretch, and 3 horses are vying for command. The Canadian Vader gains along the rail, poke ahead in front, Color Me Smart. Safe on second between horses. Cool Joe on the outside, and here comes the champ, King Swan on the outside. Can he make it? 3 horses are still going at it. King Swan could get it all, and he does. 7, what an effort. King Swan wins it. Tad Cool Joe second, 1 Smarten Up third. Very, very tight on a quick 111 over this Tyree Noble.
2 to 5 shot, having to work very hard to get there. King Swan gets up in the final strides to win the First National Bank of Maryland Sprint. At the top of the stretch, King Swan in some kind of trouble. There he is on the outside. Meanwhile, along the rail, it was Color Me Smart with the lead. Right next door, safe on second, and Cool Joe making a race of it as they come to the wire. On the inside, Color Me Smart, you see, with the lead. Between horses, safe on second, Cool Joe, and it doesn't look like King Swan's going to get there. But under a strong ride from Jimbo Bracciali, he gets up on the outside under the left-handed whip and nails the pace setters right at the wire to take the victory here in the First National Bank of Maryland Sprint Handicap. A tough job for the 2 to 5 favorite King Swan, but he does get the job done. He pays $260, $240, and $210. Cool Joe, $560 and $210. Color Me Start returns $210 to show. Running time of 1:11 flat for the 6 furlong.
Love That Mac heads apart on the rail, Sunmaster, and Love That Mac on the outside takes the lead. King Swan is second. Best Buy Test is dropping back. Sunmaster on the inside. Cutlass Reality on the outside. They pass the 8th pole. Love That Mac leads the way by a neck. King Swan on the rail, second by 4. Cutlass Reality is now third, and King Swan once again gains the lead as they race to the wire.
Jose Santos was aboard King Swan for his victory. The horse was claimed a year ago for $80,000. Love That Mac was second. Cutlass Reality was third. The favorite at 6 to 5, Best by Test, finished 5th. The time, 1:21.
The first stake of the new year for the male handicap division was the Grade 3 Aqueduct Handicap, worth $75,000 in added money. King Swan was the even money favorite in a field of 8. Once again, here's Marshall Cassidy.
3/4, 10 and 4. Raja's Revenge has the lead by 3 lengths. King Swan second by 4. Cost Conscious is third. On the outside, here comes Cutlass Reality. Raja's Revenge at the 8th pole still leads by a length. King Swan second by 2. Cutlass Reality, Cost Conscious, heads apart. They're at the 16th pole. Raja's Revenge on the rail, still has a lead. King Swan is closing. Those two race to the wire with King Swan on the outside, gaining the lead.
Ridden by the leading money-winning jockey of 1986, Jose Santos, King Swan held off Raja's Revenge by a head. And despite the muddy track, the time for the mile and a 16th, a track record, 1 minute 41, and a Grade 3 race worth $75,000 added, plus $25,000 in Breeders' Cup Premium Awards. King Swan was the 4-5 favorite, while under high weight of 119 pounds. Here's Marshall Cassidy.
3/4, 13 and 4 as they approach the top of the stretch. King Swan has the lead by about a half. Feeling Gallant on the outside is second by about 3, and Scrimshaw is third. King Swan continues to lead by about 2. Then Feeling Gallant is second, and Scrimshaw is third, followed by Fly Me Again, then Foligno, Bordeaux Bob, and Salt Sickle. They approach the wire, and King's Swan has the lead.
King Swan makes it 2 for 2 in 87 by breezing to a 4 3/4 length victory over Scrimshaw. With Jose Santos up, King Swan went wire to wire, covered the mile and an 1/8 in 1:52 and 4. The 7-year-old gelding by King's Bishop was coming off a track record performance in the Grade 3 Aqueduct Handicap. He's been either first or second in his last 7 starts, including a victory in the Grade 1
Breeder Cup Premium Awards. Best by Test Cordero. Bellicolis, Mike Venezia, Steady Effort, E.T. Baird, King Swan, Santos on the favorite, Landing Plot Davis, Cutlass Reality, Ruben Hernandez.
They're all. Steady Effort going for the lead between horses. On the outside is King Swan, and nearest the rail, Best Buy Test, and the Best Buy Test now gets the lead. Steady Effort is second on the outside, King Swan in third, then Bellicolis, Cutlass Reality, and Landing Plot as they leave the chute. Best Buy Test leads by a full length. Steady Effort, King Swan heads apart, the quarter 22 and 4. They're on to the backstretch, and Best Buy Test still leads by a length. Steady Effort, second by a head. King Swan on the outside, third. Now those two move alongside Best Buy Test. There are 3 to Bellicolis, then Landing Plot, and Cutlass Reality is 6th. They approach the far turn. The 45 and 3. Best Buy Test on the rail gets the lead again by a length, then Steady Effort and King Swan. King Swan on the outside moves into second, Steady Effort is third, then Cutlass Reality, Landing Plot, and Bellicolis is now 6th. They round the far turn. Best Buy Test leads by a half. King Swan on the outside, second by a half. Cutlass Reality on the far outside moves into third. 3/4, 10 and 3. Now it's King Swan putting ahead in front on the outside, Cutlass Reality. Those two are alongside Best Buy Test. King Swan leads by a head. Cutlass Reality on the outside is second, now draws alongside. They are now opening 3 on Landing Plot. Best Buy Test back into 4th. King Swan gets the lead. Cutlass Reality second. King Swan in front.
Despite contesting the early fractions, this consistent King's Bishop gelding, trained by Dick Dutro, is up to the task, repels Cutlass Reality, withstands a jockey claim of foul, and scores. 4, Richard Dutro and Jose Santos, 380, 240, 210. Cutlass Reality is a good one, but from the 8th pole on, King Swan was just too much. 480, 280, Landing Plot 260. The exacta 4-6, 25-60.
Furlong, here's the call from Marshall Cassidy.
They're all in line. They're all. Clever Secret on the rail has a head in front. Alongside is King Swan, and on the outside is Summer Tale in third, as King Swan now gets the lead. Clever Secret on the rail second. Summer Tale is third. Proud Debonair in fourth, then Sword of the Stars, and Palace March on the rail is 6th. The field enters the clubhouse turn. Clever Secret on the rail. On the outside, King Swan. Those two have a length on Summertail and Proud Debonair. About 3 now to Palace March and Soar to the Stars. The quarter 23 and 1. As they approach the backstretch now, King Swan has the lead by a half, and Clever Secret on the rail is second by a half. On the outside, Summertail is third by a neck, and between them is Proud Debonair in fourth. They're on to the backstretch. King Swan leads by less than a length, a half, and 46 and 3. Summertail, Proud Debonair now together, second and third. And a Clever Secret is back into fourth, joined by Palace March. About 6 to soar to the stars in sixth. The field now enters the far turn. King Swan leads by a neck. Proud Debonair on the outside, second by a length and a half, and the Palace March on the rail has now moved into third. Summertail back into fourth, and Clever Secret and Soar to the Stars. 3/4, 10 and 1 they round the far turn. King Swan has the lead by a length and a half, now going clear by 2. Proud Debonair on the outside is second. Palace March is third, then Summertail. King Swan continues to lead by a length and a half, and now it's Palace March moving up in second. On the outside, Proud Debonair is third. Then Summertail, Clever Secret, and Soar to the Stars. They pass the 8th hole, the mile 35 and 4. King Swan leads still by 2.5. Palace March is second by the same, and Proud Debonair is third. They approach the wire with King's Swan in front.
As he gets older, he just gets better. The 8-year-old gelding defends his title in the Assault and wins it for the second year.
And though he's a stakes horse, maybe this is the new creme de la fête. Crowd pleaser King Swan, at the age of 8, takes the Assault for the second year in a row. 1:48 and 4 the final time. He's trained by Dick Dutrow. Jose Santos aboard. The sprint at 6 furlongs. Here's Marshall Cassidy's call.
Zero. Druckma on the rail going for the lead on the outside. Pine Cutter farther out, faster than Sound, then Stacked Pack, Seattle Night, King Swan, and Love That Mac down the backstretch. Druckma on the rail leads by a length. Then Faster Than Sound on the outside moves into second, and Pine Cutter is back into third. About 2 to Stacked Pack, then Love That Mac. The 1/4 and 22 and 2 as they enter the far turn, with Druckma on the rail still leading by a neck. Faster Than Sound moves alongside. Faster Than Sound on the outside gets the lead now by a half. Druckma on the rail second by a length. Then Pine Cutter, Love That Mac, and Stacked Pack. About 3 to King Swan, still far back. Seattle Night is 7th. The half in 46 flat. Faster Than Sound has the lead still by a length. Love It Mac on the rail, second on the outside. Pine Cutter and Stacked Pack farther out. Here comes King Swan. They're at the 8th pole. Faster Than Sound still leads by a half on the outside. King Swan and Stacked Pack. It's Faster Than Sound and King Swan past 16th pole together. King Swan on the outside gets the lead. Faster Than Sound second, then Seattle Night. It's King Swan in front.
Chris Antley, who's having a very good Aqueduct, gets another stakes win, but let's not forget who he's aboard. Probably the most popular gelding in New York in years, the wonderful, durable King Swan.
Now 8 years of age and still going strong, King Swan captures the Grade 2 Bold Ruler. Chris Antley, the winning jockey, and King Swan, of course, is trained by Dick Dutrow. The 6 furlongs in
$110 added, 7 furlongs for 3 and up. This, of course, is an instant double. The number 1 Pepe Le Pew is scratched. Abject 16 to 1 with Pazua. Gulch 2 to 5 favorite Jose Santos. Morsuff is scratched. King Swan 5 Cordero. Precisionist 2 to 1 Chris McCarron.
0. Gulch on the rail on the outside. Precisionist between those two is King Swan. Abject is 4th down the backstretch. Now Precisionist on the outside gets a narrow lead. Gulch on the rail back into second by 2. King Swan third by 2.5, and Abject remains in 4th. They continue down the backstretch. Precisionist has the lead now by a full length. Gulch on the rail second by a half. King Swan on the outside is third by 3, then Abject. Gulch comes on again on the inside of Precisionist as they enter the far turn, the first 1/4 in 23 flat. Precisionist still leads the way by about a head. Now a neck. Gulch on the rail, second by a length. King Swan is third. Precisionist on the outside still has a narrow lead. Gulch on the rail, second, moves right alongside. They're together. Gulch on the rail now gets the lead. Precisionist on the outside, back into second, then King Swan and Abject. The half in 46 and 1. Gulch on the rail has the lead by a neck on the outside. Now King Swan takes second further out. Abject moves into third, and Precisionist back into 4th. It's King Swan alongside Gulch. King Swan now gets the lead. Gulch on the rail back into second. Abject is third, then Precisionist. They pass the 8th pole. 3/4, 10 and 1. King Swan has the lead by a half. Gulch on the rail second by about 5. Then Abject and Precisionist. It's King Swan in front.
There's a thrill for all New York fans on one of the hottest days in July. The king of the winter, the reform claimer, everybody's favorite in the cold months, wins one for Dick Dutrow, Cordero aboard. 1280, 260 and out. Gulch the favorite, 220 and out. Abject is third. The instant double, 8 and 4, 70. King Swan, Santos. Casey's best turn, Samin. Launching Cordero, Congalure, Macaulay. Wind Chill, Richard Miliori, Heritance, Grael.
They're off. Launching. Quickly goes for the early lead. On the inside, it's King Swan in second, then Congalore third, followed by Casey's best turn, then Wind Chill, Inheritance as they race into the clubhouse turn. Launching leads the way by 1. King Swan second by the same, Congalore third, a length and a half. Wind Chill next in fourth at the rail, and fifth now is Casey's best turn, followed by Inheritance. In sixth as they move on to the backstretch. That first quarter was completed 23 and 3. They hit the backstretch with Launching leading the way by 2. King Swan second by the same. Congalore next in third, followed by Wind Chill after that. Casey's best turn and Inheritance. The field midway down the backstretch. Launching still in front by 2. King Swan remains in second. A gap of 2 more to Congalore alongside Wind Chill. 5 more to Inheritance and Casey's best turn. Half raced 47 and 2. Moving past the half-mile pole and around the far turn. Launching in front by 1. King Swan second and gaining with every stride on the outside. Congalore picks up the pace and moves up on the outside, as does Wind Chill. Midway round the turn, King Swan takes the lead. Congalore moves to second, Wind Chill third. Launching has dropped back suddenly. Then it's Casey's best turn as they come to the head of the stretch. It's King Swan with the lead by a length. Congalore next in second and continuing to move up. 3 to Wind Chill, Casey's best turn, and Inheritance inside the 16th pole. It is now King Swan with that lead and has it by 2. Congalore is second, and Casey's best turn is third. Coming to the finish, King Swan in front.
Launching stopped so badly here that I think they had a general inquiry to find out why. But it was King Swan, absolutely perfect trip, lays behind Launching. Launching stops or something happened to him. King Swan goes by. The track's going to bring him home.
Yeah, but the king is back. He does take advantage of what was in front of him today, which was a very unwilling Launching, who did not take the least bit of sting out of him as Jose went by at the 3/8 pole, and as you say, Harvey, the track got him the rest of the way. Congalore, he was out in the 3 and 4 path all the way around in striking position, but the king had a little bit too much brilliance for him in this spot. Everybody knows he loves the track. And Casey's best turn, who really didn't have too good a chance on a racetrack such as today's, again, comes strongly too late from far back. Might do on an honest surface next time out.
And they keep saying, why doesn't Alvin Ackman retire King Swan? Well, here's a reason right here. He got the front end of a $50,000 pot. King Swan, back home, back where he belongs, a 9-year-old. Dick Dutrow and Jose Santos. 623, 220. Congalure, 3220. Casey's best turn, 220.